10 Common Myths about Candida Overgrowth. Candida albicans is a yeast normally found in the body. About 40 to 60% of healthy adults carry it in their gut and mouth. In a healthy person, it usually lives harmlessly, only causing problems if the immune system is weakened or the microbial balance is upset. Nevertheless, many misconceptions swirl around Candida overgrowth, blaming it for vague symptoms or touting quick fixes. In reality, Candida infections like thrush or yeast infections have specific causes and require proper diagnosis. Let's debunk 10 popular myths. Myth 1. Candida overgrowth causes all kinds of health problems. People often blame Candida for everything from chronic fatigue and brain fog to weight gain or digestive issues. In truth, Candida can contribute to some infections like oral thrush or vaginal yeast, but it is not the root of every ailment. Candida is usually harmless, so attributing unrelated symptoms to it oversimplifies human health. Conditions like stress, diet, gut disorders, or other infections are often the real culprits. Focus on a balanced lifestyle and see a doctor if you're unwell. For extra support during gut imbalances, some people use herbal gut cleanses like Parafy Parasite Cleanse, which combines gentle antifungal herbs and probiotics to help restore microbial balance. Myth 2. You can self-diagnose Candida infection by symptoms or online quizzes. Unlike a cold, Candida overgrowth can't be confirmed by guessing. Many Candida symptoms, like bloating, fatigue, itching, and discharge, overlap with other conditions. Online quizzes and self-assessments are not reliable for diagnosis. In fact, doctors warn that self-diagnosis of yeast infections is not very accurate. Many skin or GI problems mimic yeast infections. If you suspect a Candida infection, like oral thrush or a vaginal yeast infection, a healthcare provider can do tests to be sure. Treating yourself without confirmation can delay real care or even worsen the issue. Myth 3. Candida problems happen only in women. Some believe only women get yeast infections, but Candida affects all genders. Women often hear about vaginal yeast infections, but men can get fungal balanitis, which is a yeast infection of the penis, and both sexes can get thrush in the mouth or throat, or skin fungal infections. Candida lives on the skin and mucous membranes of everyone, so no one is immune. The idea that yeast is just a woman's issue is false. Good hygiene and gut health matter for everyone. Myth 4. The Candida diet, sugar-free/antifungal diet, will cure overgrowth. Special diets like cutting sugar, carbs, and yeast-containing foods are often touted as a cure-all. While healthy eating helps general gut health, evidence is limited that any diet alone will completely eradicate Candida. Dr. Zavos notes there's limited scientific evidence that a strict Candida diet works for everyone. Each body is unique. Some people may feel better with dietary changes, but diet by itself isn't a guaranteed fix. Instead of obsessively avoiding foods, focus on balanced nutrition and controlling known triggers, like excess sugar. If Candida-related issues persist, also consider professional treatments or supplements. For example, a gut support supplement like Parafy Parasite Cleanse, with natural antifungal herbs and prebiotics, can complement diet and help rebalance gut flora. Myth 5. Avoiding all sugar will prevent or cure Candida. Sugar does feed yeasts, but all sugar-free, no-sugar diets aren't necessary or practical. Reducing excessive sweets and refined carbs can help, but your body needs some sugars, especially in fruits, veggies, and grains, for normal function. Dr. Zavos explains that while lowering sugar intake is wise, it's more about making informed dietary choices than completely eliminating sugar. Overreacting by banning all sugars can be stressful and isn't shown to fully stop Candida. Instead, balance your diet. Include fiber and nutrients that support overall gut health, and save junk foods for occasional treats. Incidentally, some supplements with fiber and probiotic support, like Parafy, can help maintain a healthy gut environment as part of your routine. Myth 6. Apple cider vinegar kills Candida. Vinegar is often hyped as an all-natural cure. Laboratory studies do show that undiluted apple cider vinegar, or ACV, can inhibit Candida growth in a petri dish. However, lab results don't always translate to real life. Experts warn there's little evidence vinegar baths or douches actually cure yeast infections in people. In fact, pouring strong vinegar on sensitive tissues can burn and disrupt healthy bacteria. Conclusion: don't rely on ACV as a treatment. It might change pH in a superficial way, but it won't magically eliminate a Candida infection. Stick to proven remedies like antifungal medications prescribed by a doctor. As always, focus on long-term gut support. A daily routine of fermented foods or supplements plus something like Parafy's blend, which includes prebiotics and antifungal herbs, can make your body less hospitable to yeast. Myth 7. Probiotics or yogurt alone cure Candida. It's true that good bacteria can keep yeast in check, but popping probiotics or eating yogurt is not a standalone cure. Clinical experts note there's no great data showing probiotics dramatically clear up yeast infections. Probiotics are safe to try, but don't expect them to wipe out Candida by themselves. For example, inserting yogurt into the vagina, a common home remedy, is actually discouraged. Even unsweetened yogurt contains lactose that can fuel yeast growth and worsen the infection. Instead, use probiotics as a gentle support for gut flora, while using actual antifungal treatments as needed. If you want a one-stop supplement, look for formulas that combine both probiotics and antifungal herbs. Some people use products like Parafy Parasite Cleanse, which has lactobacillus along with natural antifungal botanicals, to bolster gut health during Candida treatment. Myth 8. Garlic and other DIY remedies will definitely cure Candida. Garlic, coconut oil, tea tree oil, and similar kitchen cures are popular online, but experts caution they are not proven remedies. A Cleveland Clinic physician bluntly advises against things like tea tree oil suppositories or garlic inserts. There's no solid evidence they work, and a high chance they'll cause burning or irritation. For example, rubbing garlic cloves on inflamed tissues can literally burn sensitive skin. Even taking extra garlic supplements or herbs might help mildly, but shouldn't replace proper treatment. Natural remedies can support health. Garlic has mild antifungal properties in labs, but they're rarely enough by themselves. If you try herbal methods, use them in addition to standard care. And again, a comprehensive approach, including an herbal cleanse like Parafy that's formulated for parasites and fungi, can give your body an extra boost beyond single foods or oils. Myth 9. Candida overgrowth can be completely eliminated. Some think it's possible to flush out all Candida so it never comes back. In reality, it's very difficult, and probably unnecessary, to sterilize the gut. Because Candida is a normal resident in many people, the goal is control, not total eradication. As Dr. Zavos explains, treating Candida usually means restoring a healthy balance of microbes rather than wiping out every yeast cell. Even powerful antifungal drugs typically reduce Candida to low levels. They don't eradicate it forever. After treatment, normal Candida usually reappears in small amounts as part of the microbiome. Constantly chasing complete elimination can lead to aggressive treatments with side effects. Instead, aim for maintaining gut balance through diet, good hygiene, and, when needed, gentle cleanses. Products like Parafy Parasite Cleanse are marketed to help reset gut flora. They include ingredients that may control excess yeasts and parasites while sparing beneficial bacteria, which aligns with this balanced approach. Myth 10. Everyone with Candida overgrowth has obvious symptoms. Actually, many people have low-level Candida overgrowth with no obvious signs or only vague symptoms. Some individuals may feel bloated or tired, but these can have many causes. Dr. Zavos notes that a Candida overgrowth can sometimes be asymptomatic or present with mild and vague symptoms. In other words, you might have an imbalance without dramatic yeast infection symptoms, no discharge, no rash. Conversely, some people with typical symptoms might be misattributing them to Candida when something else is at play. That's why proper testing is key. Don't assume every odd feeling is due to yeast. If in doubt, consult a doctor. And remember, supporting gut health every day, for example with a broad-spectrum supplement like Parafy that includes digestive enzymes, probiotics, and antifungal herbs, can help keep Candida and other microbes in check, whether or not you have clear symptoms. Candida overgrowth is real when medically diagnosed, but many claims about it are myths. In most cases, you should focus on proven strategies, good hygiene, targeted treatments, and a healthy diet, rather than unproven quick fixes. Approaches, such as gut support supplements or parasite cleansing products like Parafy, can be helpful. Ready to take control of your gut health? If you're tired of chasing quick fixes and want a comprehensive, science-backed approach, give Parafy Parasite Cleanse a try. Its 3-phase protocol gently clears parasites and excess yeast, supports your gut and liver, and binds toxins for safe elimination. Save 10% on your first Parafy kit with code INTEGRUMLIVING. Just click the link in the description. Here's to a healthier, more balanced you.